How's it going, Starseekers? Got Cake here, and in this video we're going to be doing the draw to find out who wins the SHMUP Collection key. Now, I don't really like boring comment down below draws, so I like to spice my competitions up a bit by adding a little challenge for people to complete in order to enter the draw. The challenge for this draw was to find 3 classic NES characters hidden away in each of the reviews for the games contained within the SHMUP Collection. First we had Mario hidden away in the ARM7DX review, then we had Mega Man found in the Cetasius Next review, and finally we had Link located in the Wolfflame review. So in the end we had 9 people that entered into the draw. Now I asked each of you to vote who you wanted to see battle to the death, and 5 out of 9 of you voted for chickens. So without further ado, let's get into how this draw is going to work. Firstly, since we have 9 competitors, we'll have 3 bouts, each containing 3 people. We'll then have a final 4th bout to decide the overall victor and winner of the game key. So let's get things underway. Welcome to the arena. As you can see, the Colosseum's packed today with bloodthirsty fans, and in the centre of the arena we have our first 3 teams ready for battle: Darth Sidran, Jamie J and Mark Lee. We also have Hans, who's going to throw a bit of Nazi fun into the mix by picking off unsuspecting chickens. Each of our contenders begins the battle with 900 chickens, so let's get this started and see who our first finalist is going to be. Well, this has kicked off things nicely. It's utter carnage down there, so let's go and take a closer look. Look at all those beautiful feathers flying. And Hans is absolutely loving it, as the screams of chickens echo through the air. Oh, there appears to be a chicken sneaking up on Hans. And he's dead, killed by Darth Sidran, who appears to also be the winner of this first bout. As you can see, this crowd of clones is absolutely loving it, whilst poor old Hans is just laid there staring up at the sky. So let us move on to the second battle. Once more we head back into the Colosseum, where our next 3 contenders stand poised ready for battle. These are Ricardo Nunes, Vasi and Malleus1665. Hans is also back up on his feet, so let's get things underway. As before, the screams of 1,000 chickens fill the arena as Hans, out for revenge, blasts away at the poultry. It seems like, as before, we've got these little clusters of chickens going at each other, and one by one they explode in a burst of feathers. Oh, looks like Hans has got his hands full again. And then he just gets torn to shreds by a group of chickens. And we're left with a few final chickens to duke it out. And it looks like this one's going to come down to the wire. And indeed it did, with Ricardo Nunes having the single surviving chicken. And there he stands all alone in the centre of the Colosseum as thousands of fans cheer his name. Now let's get on to this third bout. Here we see the face of a man who's seen far too much bloodshed. Cheer up, Hans, might never happen. So let's get things underway to see who our third finalist will be. The contenders are Mario Lols, Zach Blonde and NXS. So things kick off in a familiar way, as chickens slaughter each other in a way that Colonel Sanders can only dream about. Cluck by cluck they whittle down to the final few chickens, with Hans loving life as he wades into them with his Kar 98K. But as usual, it's not long before the chickens turn their attention to him and bear down on him, and he can do nothing to stop them slaughtering him mercilessly. And then we're down to our final few chickens, with NXS being the final victor. So now we have our 3 finalists: Darth Sidran, Ricardo Nunes and NXS. So let's get straight into the final battle, where it seems the weather has took a turn for the worse. But these guys don't seem bothered, as they stand there all jittery like they've snorted a line of caffeine pills, and Hans is back once again looking as miserable as ever, wondering why he ever signed up for this shit. So let's get this final battle underway and see who the final victor will be. As before, beautiful carnage ensues, and the crowd's absolutely loving it as feathers explode in all directions, and slowly but surely the chickens fall one by one, until we're left with the final few, who as before all turn on Hans, who I'm sure is going to be glad when this is all over, And down he goes, and a few moments later our final victor is NXS. Well, congratulations on your victory and winning the key. I'll be in touch by email shortly. So I guess that's it for this key draw. Hopefully you all enjoyed it and found it a little more interesting than me just picking names out of a hat. Whilst I have your attentions, I just want to announce that there's going to be another big draw this week. Firstly for the draw that I said was going to happen at the end of the month, and secondly for the milestone of hitting 500 subscribers. So stay tuned to the channel this week for the announcement. It'd be great if you guys could let me know what you thought about this way of selecting a winner, and about the competition in general by posting in the comment section below. But other than that, I just want to say thanks once again for watching, and until next time, game on.